Question 7a. Given the arithmetic progression AP, you have 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and so on. Find 8. Roman figure 1, 99th term. Roman figure 2, nth term. Solution. From the given AP, the first term A is 6. The common difference is 3 because you subtract either the second and first term, or third and second term, or fourth and third term, and so on. Whichever one you choose to carry out, you will have 3. At the 99th term, n is equal to 99. So you record the nth term. Already we know all the various parameters. So you have t sub 99 is equal to first term A plus n 99 minus 1 in bracket times 3. You have 6 plus 98 times 3. You multiply before you add. So you have 6 plus 2, 94. That is 300. Roman figure 2, you are asked to find the nth term. That means t sub n. You replace first term with 6. N is equal to n minus 1 in bracket times 3. If you open the bracket with 3, you have 6 plus 3n minus 3. Now 6 minus 3 is 3 plus 3n. If you factor out 3, you have 3 bracket open, 1 plus n bracket close. Question 7b. Differentiate y equal to square root of bracket open 1 minus s cube bracket close with respect to s. Functions like this are differentiated using chain rule. So the chain rule is stated in this form: dy ds equal to dy du times du ds. You can see the chain, the variable linking both sides together. This is the given function. Now let's convert the roots to power of 1 over 3. So the term you have inside the bracket is u. So let u equal to 1 minus s cube, so that y is equal to u to the power of 1 over 2. You replace this term with u. So we get du ds. Differentiate u with respect to s. Differentiate 1 is 0 because it's a constant. If you differentiate minus s cube using power rule of differentiation, you have minus 3s squared. Then differentiate y with respect to u, that is dy du. If you use the same rule, you have 1 over 2u to the power of minus half. If you take this term down, the power becomes positive in this form. Now back to the rule. Dy ds is equal to dy du, which is this times du ds. If you multiply this term by 1, you have minus 3s squared. Now over this term, which is this. But what is u? 1 minus s cube. So you replace u with what it stands for. So you have 2 bracket open, 1 minus s cube bracket close to the power of 1 over 2. This power means square roots. You can express your final result using square root, or you leave it in this form. If you express this power as square roots, you have these results. For differentiating the given function with respect to s using chain rule. Question 7c. A curve passes through the point -3, 5 and its gradient at any point is given by 6s squared plus 10s minus 7 full stop. Find the equation of the curve. Solution. The gradient m is the same as dy dx, that is the change in y with respect to s. In other words, dy dx is equal to the given function. The curve means you should get y, so multiply through by ds to clear fraction. To get y from d, which is differentiation, you need to integrate both sides. So you have integral dy equal to integral of the function in the right hand side. If you integrate dy, you have y. Using the integration rule for algebraic function, which is integral s power n ds to be equal to s power n plus 1 over n plus 1 plus c. So when integrating, you simply add 1 to the existing power and divide by the sum of the powers. So this becomes 6s cubed over 3. The power here is 1. If you add 1, it becomes 2. So you have plus 10s squared over 2. This is a constant. If you integrate a constant, it simply attracts the variable you are working with. That is minus 7s plus c, the constant of integration. Anytime you are dealing with indefinite integral, the constant of integration is always included. If you divide through, or if you divide 6 by 3, divide 10 by 2, you have y to be equal to 2s cubed plus 5s squared minus 7s plus c. You need to get c, so you use the point that the curve passes through. So at that point, s is minus 3 and y is 5. You replace them in this result and you have this. If you simplify, you have this and you have this and you have this and you have this. It is step by step simplification. To get c, you transfer 12 to the left hand side and you have 5 minus 12 equal to c. Therefore, c is equal to minus 7. The curve is y equal to 2s cubed plus 5s squared minus 7s plus c, which is now minus 7. So you have minus 7. Alternatively, if you want to get the curve, you can use this simple rule. That is y equal to integral of the gradient function, then followed by ds.